Chelsea 1, Legia Warsaw 2, episode 37 of A Case of the Blues. I'm Case, thanks for tuning in. Whilst you're here, could you please leave a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Trying to hit 100, currently on 91, so it'd be very much appreciate it if you could help me out. But I'm just deflated, man. I'll be honest with you, like I've had enough. This is just painful to watch. Absolutely painful to watch. That was nothing short of a disgrace, if I'm honest with you. Absolutely fucking shocking. From minute one. Two big opportunities in the first 10 minutes. We couldn't convert them. Terrible from Palmer. Through on goal and he smashes it wide. Goes near post rather than dragging it across goal. And then it's a chance for Mankunku, who hits it straight down the middle. And then we see Jorgensen. And now I've been complaining all season about Robert Sanchez. I complain about him every single game because he makes a mistake every single game. And you think this would be a great opportunity for Jorgensen, to really put his stamp in the team and, try and take that position, that number one spot. And he's had an absolute stinker, like an absolute stinker. Gives away the penalty. I didn't think at the time there wasn't much that he could do. He had to come out. He had to rush off of his goal because they played a good ball through. He takes the player down and then he goes to save the penalty, and it's a shocking save. He gets a hand on it and it just goes through his hands. Goes through his hands and it's in the back of the net, 1-0. And what are we doing? What are we doing? We get a goal through Cucurella. Our biggest threat in this Chelsea team is Cucurella at left back. Can you imagine? Top goal scorer in 2025 with 6 goals in all competitions. He scored a second as well, and it was offside. But he's getting in better positions than Nicholas Jackson. He looks more like a poacher than Nicholas Jackson. I just don't understand what we're doing here. That our biggest threat is a cross to the back post for crashing from Cucurella. It's insane that that's what we're resorting to. Cole Palmer, stinker today. Again, another game where he's played bad. Reece James, horrific in centre midfield today. Horrific. For the second goal, he's fighting with this geezer and he lets him go, completely lets him go, and he gets a free header and scores. But again, free at the back post, nobody marking at the back post. I just don't get it. I just don't get what we're doing. And from Enzo Maresca, a lot of people will moan and say, how can you blame the manager today? Enzo Maresca didn't miss them 2 big chances in the first half, or all the other chances. Madueke had one as well in the second. Yeah, I hear that. I do hear that. I hear that argument. He's not missing these chances. Our players are missing them chances. The players need to answer for that as well. They need to answer for that. But their confidence has been absolutely shot to pieces, and it started from this manager since December, and I've been saying it for so long. He hasn't managed this group of people, these kids. They are kids at the end of the day. He hasn't managed them very well, in my opinion, at all. And then you look at the lineup today. Like, we rested players in the first leg. You'd think to play against Ipswich, a big game. I know it's only Ipswich, but every Premier League game is important. And he doesn't even play them. And we draw that game at the weekend just after going 2-0 behind, with more dross, shit, systematic, robotic, micromanaged football. And we're getting the same thing week in, week out, game after game after game. It's the same shit. There is no other tactic. There is no plan B. It's one way. Now, everybody will say, oh, I had someone today tell me, actually, if we could play that way at the start of the season, we can go back to that. No, we can't. Enzo Maresca has now got his stamp on this team. Start of December, he was saying they wasn't ready when we was winning everything. Not winning everything, but you know what I mean? We were flying high. We were playing good football, good attacking football, scoring goals. He was telling us, this team's not ready. We're not ready to compete. etc., etc. And then it became top four is not even the aim. Top four is next season. So he was giving these players a pass at every given opportunity. He was dragging a few of them under the bus as well at the same time. I remember something to do with Caicedo. He's been moaning at Noni Madueke all season. And we are where we are. Their confidence is shot to pieces. And the atmosphere at the bridge is just getting worse and worse and worse. And it becomes toxic. What do you expect when you blame the fans for a result at the weekend? Now, after seeing Jorgensen's performance, I've got to sit here and say, you know what, hold my hands up. I moan about Sanchez every single game, and I moan about Maresca starting him every single game. But now I understand because Jorgensen is just as bad. Didn't catch a single ball today, not one. Flappy. Even after the second goal, there was an opportunity where the ball was across the box. He tries to get a hand to it, and nothing, absolutely nothing, flaps out of his hand. Could have been a third. Just not good enough. The whole team not good enough. And then you look at how he set the team up with Reece James in the middle, and this is what I don't understand. He's given him 90 minutes today. Why has he played our captain, the most injury-prone player in the team, 90 minutes? That's not managing his minutes. He did not need to play 90 minutes today. But he didn't even take Enzo and Caicedo on the bench. Didn't even take them. Signed Amugu in January for what? Doesn't get any minutes. Surely if we're signing him, he's good enough to go. Put him in the team. With three, well, at the time it was 4-2, 4-2 up on aggregate. Just put him in there. Or at least start him and have Reece James on the bench ready to come on, if anything. Look how many right backs we had there today. Achimpong, Reece James, Gusto. We got Gusto coming on at left back and inverting. We had Reece James in the middle. And then at some points, I see Achimpong high up in line with Reece James and Gusto. What are we doing here? 3 defenders in midfield. Like what is that tactic? What is that? And again, you see a repetitive sequence of events of how we go about trying to score goals. Sideways football, down the wings, then try cross it across the goal. There's actually no creativity in the way that he sets us up, and there's no plan B. It's the same shit all the time. Hold on, Leon are in here. But they're in. He's offside. Got to be offside. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Lacazette. Offside anyway. Yeah, it's the same football constantly. There is no plan B. There's no creativity. And he's restricted that across the board. A lot of people are calling for Cole Palmer to go back out on the right. I hear it. I understand it. If Cole Palmer, wants to look at where his best position was, he's done his best work on the right. So if I'm him as well, I'll be saying, yeah, listen, they put me back on the right. If that was me. But at the same time, he wants to play in a 10. But the way that this sequence is and the way that we're playing football is just not working. He played a lovely ball in over the top at the back post for Cucurella, of course. And then Kunku tapped it down for Cucurella to score it, and it was offside. That's probably the only thing that I saw him do today that I thought was decent. Everything other than that, I thought he was shit. First touch all over the place. He was getting kicked all game. Where's the game man? Where's his management of minutes there? He did get taken off eventually. Didn't understand it. I didn't understand Neto getting subbed on the 80th minute. What's that about? Why? Why are you bringing him on? What's the point? I don't get what we're doing here. All the people that used to moan about Poch and the things that he's been doing, this is an exact replica, if not worse. He's doing exactly the same thing. Seeing three midfielders, 3 defenders in midfield today was just, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was witnessing. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. And there's just no, are they practicing drills on the pitch? Tactical drills? Like in American football where they say, oh, you know what, let's do drill apple, whatever it is. They give it a special name. And they set up and then they do apple. Are we doing that? or we just get the ball down the right, get the ball down the left. If that don't work, we'll go back down the middle. And then if that don't work, we'll go all the way back to the goalkeeper or to our centre backs who are 45 yards out away from the opposition goal. That I've been saying that for a while as well. We play too high up the pitch. There's no space. We make it worse for ourselves. Drop them all. Drop them all. Open up the space. We done much better in the first half of the season when there was space. We played quite quick counter-attacking football. If we got the ball off of you, bang, we pounced. It was electric. What's going on with this camera? Needs to focus. There we go. If we got the ball off of you, we pounce. We counter quick. Or there'd be space to run in behind. Look at the West Ham goal, for example, with Jackson. Ball down the middle, straight through the middle. Space in behind, he just ran onto it and scored. How often are we doing that now? Like, we're not doing it. We're just crowding the box. Like, we're crowding around that edge of the box and inside the box, and it's just so easy to defend. There's too many bodies in the way. We can't even let off shots. And when we are letting them off, they're no good. Madueke had two or three shots today that were just not good enough. Palmer, not good enough. At the end of the day, this is just, it's just so bad at the moment. It's so, and I don't know how people support this. At the end of the day, Enzo Maresca sets this up and he coaches them to try and win games. And I can't see, like I've said from December, I can't see this man changing it because I've seen him as a manager. His managerial ability. I don't trust it. It ain't good enough. People will say, well, who do we get in? I don't give a shit. It's not my job. It's not my job to pick a manager, but I do know now that this manager's not good enough. He just ain't. And if anybody else can't see that, then you're fucking mad. Because this football is dross. And it's no surprise that the fan base are where they are now. It's no coincidence. And I saw this coming for a while. I tried to be positive. I tried to be very positive today. I tried. I was complimenting Jadon Sancho at half-time, saying he played well. Because I did. I thought it was a bright spark out of a load of shit today. Him and Cucurella. I thought Jadon Sancho was... he's added to a few games now where I thought he's done all right, He got the assist today for Cucurella. Rather than cutting in, obviously he's playing on the right-hand side on his favoured foot. Passing the ball across the goal. He's done it a few times today. And Cucurella taps on him. It's hard. It's hard. If I look at it, let me go on Twitter. The meltdown is already there. There's people there that are saying get rid of Enzo Maresca today that weren't saying it the other day, but this has been coming. Look, boring football. Couldn't beat Legia at home even with a strong starting 11. Sorry, we can't make top 5 at this rate. We're not making top 5. I've said this. 7th. We're going to be 7th. All of the results that I put up the other day, the predictions, yeah? Newcastle, 3 wins on the bounce. They've got 3 wins on the bounce. I've got them losing the next game against Villa. I'm actually hoping Newcastle win that game. Because I don't want Villa catching up on us. I've got Man City drawing to Everton. That's not going to happen. I think Man City are going to win that game. So Man City are going to get more points than expected. We've got Fulham away. I've put us down as a win. I got the Ipswich win wrong. We drew. I've got us. I don't know what. I don't think we're going to win against Fulham. I can't see how we're getting a result because the way that we're playing is just boring. Like, no. I can't see where a goal's coming from. I can't see us keeping a clean sheet. It's just like I watch Chelsea and I kind of just expect a draw, if I'm honest with you. At most, a draw. We don't like this idea of like this tactic of we need to keep control of the game, get the possession stats up, get the passing stats up. It all means nothing when they can hit you on a break so easily and carve us open and score. or score from a set piece because we can't mark properly, or wait for us to make the mistake, because that's what we get. The other teams just wait for us to be our own worst enemy and fuck it up. It's just not good enough, man. Not good enough at all. And we've got Fulham away, like I said. I'll probably be on the live stream for that as well, but I am not looking forward to that one bit. Not one bit at all. Let's see what the copium is. You get a couple fans on here that are try and cope as much as they can. Good to see we are through to the semi-finals. After that performance, winning on Sunday becomes even more important, if it wasn't important enough already. Fair enough. Doesn't want to be negative. I get it. I get it. Sancho and Cuckoo, only two who gave a fucking attack. It's true. Definitely Jorgensen's worst performance. True. More big chances missed. What's new? True. Maresca needs to motivate these lot and get back to winning ways. He can't. He is the reason why they're demotivated. This is what you need to understand. He was the one that killed them in the first place. And this is why we are where we are. So asking him now to motivate them now, how's he going to do that? He's already told them that the objective is not top 4, it's top 5. He told them it wasn't top 4. I don't know if he said top 5, to be honest. He told them it wasn't top 4. I'm sure he said top 5 or something like that. 1 second. Leon in here. Oh, he's skinned him. Oh, ref. No foul. Turkey's just scored. What a goal. What a goal. Oh my God, he fizzed that in the goal. Leon are 3-2 up in extra time. 5-4 in aggregate. This could be Man United out as well. This might be Amorim out as well. Yeah, anyway, he told the players that top 4 wasn't the objective. I'm sure he said something about 5th. So in their heads, where's the motivation, man? Where's the motivation? They have got a free pass. And you can see the body language of like Palmer. He's had enough. He's bored of it all. See him post the other day about enjoyment when we beat, was it Everton 6-0? And he lobbed Pickford. He's reminiscing on good times because he's had enough of this shit. None of these players are playing for Enzo Maresca. They're bored of his tactics. They're bored of it, man. They've had enough. That's a good goal, by the way. I'm surprised it wasn't a foul. He pushed him over, picks it up, boom, slotted it. Good goal, 3-2. People asking, will Maresca be manager next season? I don't want him to, but I don't trust these. Look, Chelsea sporting directors need to be the first to go. They don't want to say it how it is. They're not wrong, but you need to call out all of them need to go. Sporting directors and the manager. Start again. But listen, I've been waffling on for too long. Yeah, I'm going to go through a lot of these. Oh, it's ringing me now. I'll go through all of these tweets while I'm on here. But listen, I'll be on for the watch along against Fulham. So if you're tuning into this, I appreciate you tuning in. Leave a like on the video, get involved in the comments, follow me on my other socials. If you're new to the channel, please sub. I'm trying to get to 100, so I'd very much appreciate it if you could. And catch me on the weekend. It's going to be about 2 o'clock. Well, I'll get on about 1:45 on Sunday and we'll do a live stream. Also got something else in the pipeline where I'm actually breaking down the transfers that Clearlake have done, Luco and Clearlake, whoever they are, under their reign so far at Chelsea, how many players they've signed, their value, etc., etc. So look out for that. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you on the next one.